What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm going to be talking about Scorpion. And this might be my first official rant because I'm really tired of the stupidity on this character in this community. Because this character is easily, by far, the worst character in the game, and I don't even think it's debatable at all. Like last patch, before this big assist patch, you can debate like Sub Zero and stuff. That's what people wanted to do, and I feel like they were wrong then. Not any hate towards Sub Zero or anything, but I still thought he was the worst. And even now, I still think that he is the worst, and it's way more obvious now. With the whole accidental buffs that Sub Zero got, you cannot say that Sub Zero is worse than Scorpion. I was going to make a whole video comparing them, but that just seems dumb now because Sub-Zero actually got accidentally buffed. So he's no way like the worst character in the game over Scorpion now. So you can't debate that. This character is freaking trash, and I am so tired of the community trying to act like. Now, I'm not saying this is a major like part of the community, but it is quite a bit of people who try to act like this character is good, and I'm really tired of seeing it cuz he's just obviously not a good character. This character is not good in any way, and I've made a whole video breaking it down, not going rant mode, but like this character is just so dumb. I just can't fathom. This character is so dumb bad. I can't fathom how people think that he's good in any way. This character only has probably three things going for him. Not even three, two things going for him, and a bunch of cons. This move right here. Yes, this move is amazing, but it has its flaws too. We'll get to that. And what else? His damage? Yeah, cool. His damage is good if he can actually open you up, but that's about it. That's the only thing this character has going for him. Everything else is flaws. So I don't understand how people can fix their mouth to say this character is good when he has nothing going for him really. Oh, wait, this is the second thing. This poke and that right there. Even though he has nothing else to complement when you are dealing with these two moves, like he doesn't have a good mid to check you from not dealing with these moves. But these are only two things he has. Now, let's talk about again why he is so bad. Like I said, the character has nothing going for him. Everything in his kit besides those two things comes with flaws. Let's go on to the mid. Some people like say, "Oh, Scorpion has, he does have a mid. This mid sucks. It is a mid high. This is terrible. Like this is probably one of the worst mid checks in the game. Just because it is a mid high that winds up. If he didn't do this big freaking wind up before he swings, then maybe it would be okay if it was quick like a Liu Kang's mid high. But look how he winds his fist back up. You have plenty of time to duck and deal with that. So don't sit up here and say this is a good mid when the follow up is piss. This mid sucks. Like almost everything else about his kit. This character sucks. Then we can talk about what else can we talk about that people try to say is good. This right here, this is trash. Like this is terrible. First of all, you can literally dash up and block this and punish with like a high because it's so negative, and it's just not good. Like two things that people say is good, like this with Striker. Well, like yeah, that's okay, but it's still not a good low. You don't get a reward off of this. It's not special cancelable. The risk reward to doing it, unless you have Striker, is not even good. And even if you have Striker, it's not good. It makes you save. That's another thing. People act like Striker saves this character. Striker does not save this character at all. Because here's the thing. Scorpion has too many things he needs to be saved by any assist. He needs to be able to combo off of this mid. He needs to be able to make this string right here, this special move right here, unpunishable. Like, those are two things he needs already. There's no character in the game that gives him a mid check and makes this move right here safe. There's no character in this game. You can research the whole cast. There's no character that gives him the two main things he needs. And he needs something that added to his kit that ain't even there. He needs this either to combine with those two things that I said. He needs this low to either be special cancelable or a completely different string or overhead. The man doesn't have an overhead or a low starter. And then on top of that, when it comes to opening you up, all he got is grab, really. His grab puts you full screen. Why would he want to put you full screen? All the characters in the game, like with good throw okies, and they couldn't give the character with no overhead starter, no low starter. Oh no. Yes, no real low starter, no overhead starter, and a character without a real mid. They couldn't give him good throw oki, and you gonna sit up here and tell me this character is good? They didn't give him. And if you don't know what oki is, it's like what you can do after a situation to sum it up. So he doesn't get anything scary after he throws you. If he got something scary after he throws you, like if it left you real close, like it would be okay. That's so many things like he needs. He needs like something that gives him an actual threat, a way to open you up consistently. And this character does not have that. So how could you fix your mouth to say he's good? Because he has mobility. A lot of characters in the game has mobility. Because he has damage. A lot of characters in the game has damage. There is no singular reason to pick Scorpion in this game. So why the heck are people acting like he's decent? He's not decent. He is a piss character. He has nothing going for him but those two things I mentioned, and like this and that. But there's so many characters with like a good range move and a good poke. Like you can play Ashura, you can play Baraka, like, but I don't think Baraka's that amazing to point that out. Like I think Baraka is a mid-tier character that's being overrated a bit because of Striker, but he's nowhere bad as Scorpion. But that's off topic. Like I said, this character, there's no assist in the game that saves him. If they made an assist that made this right here a real mid check where he can cancel this into something that combos, and gave him something that made this save, that would start to save him. He would still need base changes to his kit, but there's no character in the game that does that. There's no character. Like, you can argue Striker, but Striker's a good assist and everything, and this is definitely his best pick, but Striker don't make him like completely safe. It makes him safe against some characters, and you know, it is good. I don't want y'all to think I don't think Striker is not good for him. This is good, but this doesn't save him. It doesn't give him everything he needs. He's still Scorpion. He still doesn't have a low or an overhead starter, which would not be a problem if he had a consistent way to open you up, which he does not, because this throw sends you full screen. So he has to get back in all over again, which is not a problem for him, but he should not have to do that. Like, to open you up over and over again. It doesn't make any sense. This character is just terrible. There's gaps everywhere. Gaps in this, gaps in that. Like, you cannot do a string with Scorpion without it having a gap. All of these strings have gaps. Every string he has a gap. This is not a good character. Like, I'm tired of seeing this. If you got beat by a Scorpion player, he was better than you. I know that's hard for a lot of people to accept. Like, he's either better than you, or if he used Scorpion Mataro, you got gimmicked and you need to go lab. Like, this character is not good. There's no assist that saves him. Nothing. Nothing going for him. Like, the man has a plethora of problems, and everyone's trying to sit up here and say he's good because they don't play him or lab him or know how to deal with him. Like, he's just terrible. He really is. But, let me calm down now. Like, I'm just really tired of people not doing, like, their due diligence when it comes to characters, because this character needs more buffs than anybody in the game. And people sitting up here acting like, even if it's only like 30-40% people act like he's decent, even if they're doing that, like, that's still a terrible margin, because these stupid people are going to end up not getting this character buffed, which he desperately needs it. Nothing going for him at all. Trash character. And I'm so tired of seeing that he's decent. He's not. He's really not. He's, in my opinion, the worst character in the game. And I feel like every character in the game has at least something going with them, an assist that saves them where you can do some work with them, but him. He's so bad, he needs too much. Doesn't, just not a good character. Like I said, if you think he's a good character, you are simply wrong and you don't know what you're talking about. You do not. Like, if you are fighting somebody with like equal skill level and they pick like anybody else in the game, like, you are going to struggle because this character has to do work. He really do. Not a good character. But rant mode aside, I made a whole video talking about everything he needs buffs on and everything he needs, like the last patch. And I think that video still stands up if you want a more calm approach to this. But I just could not be calm for this video because I'm so freaking sick of it. This character is bad. Needs buff. Buff this character. Like, if you still think he's good after this video, I guarantee you play him for 3 days straight. Play him for 3 days straight if you are somebody who actually, you know, is good at the game and actually fights people that are like a challenge and not just like jobbers or whatever. Play this character. I guarantee you will not think, you will for sure think he's bottom tier, and it will change your opinion if you think he's good, because he's not. But yeah, that's all I got to say about Scorpion. I'm just so sick of seeing that this character is good. He is not. Nickopz out.